You're in. All of you are in.
She's on our camera. Mark, just move your shoulder a little off. Right, there. Now moving Desiree's close. Mark, you're moving her to the left.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Am I in?
You're in. Just look after yourself. And I think you'll do it yourself.
Okay.
3, 2, hey, let's have a lot of like here. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good morning, Mark Hughes and Desiree Watson.
Let her introduce herself.
Oh, fine, okay.
And then you're going to do your prop now, and she'll close with herself, okay?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good morning, I'm Mark Hughes with...
A lot more energy, come on.
Good morning, I'm Mark Hughes with At Nancy's, and we're a new morning show here to bring you the news and entertainment and lots of information.
Who are you, Desiree?
Good morning, I'm Desiree Watson. The White House thinks David... Oops!
Nope,
Real eager.
Hi.
Real eager to do that news, doll.
Yeah.
Desiree, into your right, don't step.
Okay.
Lean up again.
I think it's
Really eager to do that. Well, this morning I was scrounging around and I found my old New York casting guide. And
Oh.
remember?
a lot of go-sees, huh?
Tons of go-sees. I don't know if you can see that.
Lots of go-sees. Any rejects in there? Any rejects?
Keep it on camera.
Oh,
Close to him,
commercial.
close to him.
You did a couple, huh?
Move it in close to him and up high.
Well, I think the thing that's funny about it is, you can go out and buy these books, but can you see me walking in? Hi, I want to be a model. I think I want to do some runway modeling. The only runway modeling I'd be doing would be a JFK.
You did fine. If Rob Roker made it, you can make it.
Well, that's for sure. How about our model future possible, now he's not going to be president. How about him?
I think he ought to really try out for modeling.
Right.
The White House thinks David Duke got what he deserved. Spokesman Marlon Fitzwater says, "We don't think he should." I'm reading my paper. He should be elected or even.
Moving closer. That's your shoulder.
Okay.
There. Gotta be on camera.
Spokesman Marlon Fitzwater says, "We don't think he should be elected or even involved in politics." Most of the voters who turned out Saturday in Louisiana agreed, but the 39% who voted for Duke gave him, if not victory. But it's hard.
It was your Fanny in Louisiana.
Come on, that's how you do it. Right there. Now to your monitor. Make sure you get on there.
Okay.
Go on, he's on totally.
The 39% who voted
Go
for...
to your left. Move to the
Okay.
left.
Kind of hard here with the...
Okay, see, let's go to this. Don't you do that, Mark.
What'd I do?
You're pushing her right back. Go on.
The 39% who voted for Duke gave him, if not victory, encouragement to consider running for president. ABC's Jim Wooten has details. Mark?
Thanks. The U.S. has decided to deal with the latest Haitian refugee crisis by sending most of the refugees back home. Nearly 2,000 Haitians have tried to make it to Florida in the past month, only to be picked up by the Coast Guard. The State Department is sending them back, saying if they didn't, it would encourage a mass exodus from Haiti. Desiree?
One of the biggest cigarette manufacturers in the U.S. is off the hook, at least for now. In the early 1950s, the Lorillard Company, which makes Kent cigarettes, made them with asbestos filters. Which makes Kent cigarettes made them. Last year, a man who claims he got cancer from using... Too fast. Okay, I lost my slide. Last year, a man who claims he got cancer from using those filters sued Lorillard. Today, a jury found the company not guilty. They said the smoker did not prove he had been smoking Kent cigarettes. In our next segment, a drug that may help millions of Americans who suffer from rheumatoid arthritis. There is word today of a successful treatment for rheumatoid arthritis. This is not a new drug. It has been available for years, but very few doctors have been prescribing it to the millions of Americans who suffer from this chronic disease. Here's our medical editor, Dr. Tim Johnson. Mark?
Thanks. Also, the drug company Upjohn says it's going to put a new written warning on its sleeping pill Halcyon. Halcyon is the most widely prescribed sleeping pill in the world. It was banned in Britain last month because it sometimes produces serious side effects, such as memory loss and depression. When I come back, I'll have the future of Star Wars for you. In Desiree's, well, she's going to tell us, huh?
In Washington today, an ideal that seems to have come of age, an ideal generally known as Star Wars. Protecting the American people from a foreign missile attack by developing a way to shoot down these missiles, today the House voted to spend $4 million on such a system. The Senate is expected to follow. Our Pentagon correspondent is Bob Zelnick. Mark?
Thanks, Desiree. Many Eastern European governments have been trying to attract Western investors with the promise of favorable economic terms and inexpensive energy and labor. Hungary, with its close ties with the West, has attracted $2 billion in foreign investments. But as ABC's Jim Bitterman reports, investors are finding potholes on the road to the East. Jim?
One other note about General Electric and Hungarians who came to America after the communists took over in the 1950s often say that one of the minor shocks about coming here was to find they had changed light bulbs regularly in Hungary. The light bulbs made by Tungsgram, which were exported all over Europe, were expected to last most of all of a lifetime. In America, immigrants discovered built-in obsolescence.
That obsolescence.
Obsolescence.
So right up there. Do you change your light bulbs regularly?
No, not at all. My husband does.
God, I should have a husband. Maybe he'll change my light bulbs. Dude, more of my light bulbs. Well, we're going to be right back with the sports in just a moment, so stay tuned. I'm Mark Hughes with the sports. The Giants dive into their division schedule today at Dallas on a winning note, but not on an overly positive one. Last week against Cleveland, over 200 yards rushing, but only 13 points for the Giants. You know, I don't know a thing about football. Do you think that's obvious? That's good, though. But for one knowing, it's good.
Remember you ice skate.
That's right. But on today's program, I'm going to talk further with him about what they have to do to corral the Cowboys. We'll be joined by one of the guys who plans to play a role in doing just that, linebacker Steve Diassi. And we'll take a look back in Giants history to a time when their great running back, husband of another talk show host, Frank Gifford, nearly became their quarterback. Desiree?
Still to come on this Wednesday, how yesterday's newscast helped reunite an Alzheimer's patient with her family. Also, help for the victims of the sandwich generation. And then, why you should paint your child's face instead of using a mask this Halloween. Stay with us.
Well, you came in soaked this morning. Did you bring a change of clothes? I mean, I know you like rainy weather, but they say enjoy it while you can. Shoreline flooding and high winds are headed for our area. Dr. Frank Field is standing over by the map now with details on when to expect the wild weather.
We have a lot more news to tell you about this Wednesday afternoon, the 30th day of October. A deal in the works for Pee Wee Herman. We'll tell you how Pee Wee... will keep himself from getting convicted. But first, we'll go live to West Palm Beach for this. Mark?
Thanks, Desiree. Jury selection in the William Kennedy Smith rape trial has been pushed back until tomorrow, but lawyers for both sides are in court today arguing whether TV cameras should be allowed inside and how much of his accuser's past should be revealed. Channel 2's Mike Taibbi joins us live with the latest from West Palm Beach. Mike?
Prosecutors have made Pee Wee Herman an offer he can't refuse. We'll see about that. Paul Rubens, who created the zany children's character, was arrested in July on charges of masturbating in an adult theater in Florida. That's not a cartoon at all. Authorities say they won't seek a conviction if Rubens pleads no contest. He'd have to pay a $50 fine plus court costs and perform 50 hours of community service.
I think you
Keep them
performed
away
enough.
from the theaters.
I think you performed enough
Rubens?
community service.
Ruben's lawyers calls the deal difficult to refuse. A decision is expected within a week.
Well, it should have been in West Palm Beach, don't you think? Well,
Kind of mixture.
I'll say. While many Americans were nursing a hangover or warming the couch in front of the TV yesterday, a few hardy souls were starting the new year with an invigorating chili dip in Boulder, Colorado. About 100 members of the Polar Bear Club plunged into the reservoir. The water was a frigid 33.7 degrees, and in Rome, Italy, a couple of divers greeted the new year by making a real splash. The Italian New Year, they jumped off the city's highest bridge into the Tiber River. Desiree.
And finally, every kid's nightmare, a tattletale you can't punch out. Teachers at a Miami elementary school are using a computer to tell parents when children are punished, forget their homework, or have notes to bring home. Parents can call the computer by telephone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and teachers can call parents immediately with news of their kids.
Well, gosh.
Mark?
Did you have a girl in grade school that you used to? Cindy Emplet. She blamed me for stealing her grape soda. So go ahead. What you got?
Oh, that was tough. Do you jog every morning?
Oh, I skate every morning. I have enough water. What you got?
You need Avion. If you've got New York water, you don't have enough water. Try this one.
We'll have to try this out.
Natural spring water.
Natural spring water. Well, we're going to
Mountain
let you spring into your day, and thanks for being with us. I'm Mark Hughes.
I'm Desiree Watson. Good evening.
Morning.
Take off your mask.
Oh.